morning, everybody. I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Parker Nirenstein, and this is Vehicle Versions. Today, we are taking the C63 back to VF and switching it out for my newly tuned E63. Filling up the C63 with some fuel before we head off to VF. This gas station always has the coolest cars. Beautiful 911. VF has dynoed the car multiple times. I've got some footage of that for later in the video. I can't wait to see the actual dyno plot. They haven't sent it to me yet, but power gains are pretty good.
Morning.
What did you get?
Oh, some special snacks.
Some special snacks?
Don't know what they are.
Oh my gosh, wow.
M&M's. Pop-Tarts, because they're British. And a monster that I'd never seen before.
There you go. Today's gonna be an eventful day. We are taking the E63 as well as the C63 off to a skid pad to do some drifting. And then he's gonna take out VF's supercharged Performante, and I'm gonna take out their supercharged R8. What did you just say that you bought?
Well, when you're in America, they've got weird and wonderful sweets. Right there is a black packet Starburst. It's like spicy Starburst.
Okay, because I've lived in America for 23 years and I certainly haven't seen spicy Starburst. That's ridiculous. Okay, we gotta try this. This is weird. This car has spinners. Woo! All right, Paul, I know this is a tough one for you, but what are you more excited about, drifting or driving a supercharged Performante?
I was not expecting that question. Honestly, I don't think I could actually give you an answer.
That's fair enough. Car's all cleaned up. This thing needs a bath. Smart Mobile Detailer is about to get that C63 all cleaned up. This R8 supercharged, we're gonna take that out. I'm gonna film a review on that, which will drop about a week or so from now. Got this M4. Sam Hubinet, the drifting god. What's going on? How's it going? What do we got? I missed you so much. So you were mentioning the approach we're taking is we're gonna do kind of a two-stage setup where you bump the power a bit now, I'm gonna drive it around, and then we're gonna go even more extreme.
Yes, so we're gonna take it in two stages. Give you the first level, or like our stage one, which is designed for just the, aggressive street use.
Sure.
And then we'll give you a slightly more refined, more powerful version after you've gotten used to it.
I like this idea. Look at that scan tool. So what do we got in there?
Mercedes scan tool, which allows us to look at most of the factory sensor feedback going to the ECU, so we can monitor what the engine is doing after the changes we've made, and we'll compare them.
As Sam over there was inspecting my tires for ease of drifting, he noticed that these 295s are one quite wide, but they also have this nice rubber lip on them that's really good at protecting the actual rim itself. Oftentimes you see with tires, the actual sidewall is almost behind the wheel, and well, if you hit the curb, RIP.
So we have the results of our preliminary stage one. Torque has been increased at all four wheels with load on our Mustang dyno from 560 pounds per foot at all four wheels to 620, so an extra 60 pounds per foot of torque at all four wheels on 91 octane. On some dynos, that may equate to as much as 100 at all four wheels.
Gotcha.
Without load. And for horsepower, we've increased peak power from 515 to 570.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's looking at like another 55 horsepower at all four wheels, which on dynos without load would be closer to about 80, which equates to about 100 at the flight.
Yeah, so this might have gone from 603 to around 700 horsepower at the crank.
Exactly.
Wow. When I originally got this, the last thing I thought was, oh, it needs more power. Same thing as the Huracan, but after driving the supercharged Huracan, the only thing I could think was, why haven't I done this sooner? So I cannot wait to take this out on the road and experience what that 700 horsepower feels like. And the craziest part is, this is a conservative stage one tune. I'm gonna experience it for about 2 weeks to a month, and then we're gonna crank up the boost even more. Gonna do some dyno pulls here. Now, on the 9-speed transmission, they have figured out that 4th gear is the best for making clean pulls. There is some restriction in terms of overheating. They're gonna try to run this later on the dyno without load. It'll produce higher numbers and a smoother torque curve. We had some dips in the horsepower and torque curves that aren't representative of what it's like on the road. It's purely a limitation of the cooling fans in the front on the dyno. But let's listen to this E63 flat out. right now, guys. I don't know what it is about this E63, but it's mix of power, sound, refinement, luxury. I am so in love with this car, and now that it's got an extra 100 horsepower at the crank, it's gonna be so awesome. I'm about to dyno my car myself, and I don't know if that's a good idea, but they've told me they're gonna give me some professional instruction. VF is about to do a final test drive in the newly tuned E63 to make sure everything is all worked out. And then we're gonna hit the skid pad, shred these tires. So is there anything you're looking for in particular?
We're gonna be logging peak boost.
Okay.
Which is something we see vary when the car's tested on the dyno relative to what it does on the street.
Gotcha. Look at this absolute squad we've got going on. C63, R8 V10 supercharged, the hypercharged Performante, and the freshly tuned Alley E63. Let's see what 700 horsepower feels like in an E63. Race mode on, first gear. Oh wow, oh wow, that's nuts. I love the added kind of confidence that the E63 gives you because it has that all-wheel drive system. For being such a heavy sedan, this thing is honestly so damn fun in the corners. And now with that extra 100 horsepower on the straights, like it wasn't a monster already, but tragically, it does appear that the brake squeak isn't going away. I thought I just glazed the pads when I did the track day at Thermal, but because this car is so heavy and I opted for the standard brakes, I think I chewed through the entire front set of pads. First time on the highway in the newly 700 horsepower tuned E63, and I'll be honest, in first and second gear, you don't notice a massive difference. It's so quick already that from the butt dyno test, you can't really tell the difference whatsoever. But in third, fourth, and fifth gears, higher speeds, you can really tell the difference in pull. This thing absolutely hauls. Oh my God. At highway speeds. That traffic was awesome. Not. Just arrived at CSF Radiators, who has been kind enough to let us use their shipping bay as a skid pad. So we've got a supercharged R8, a supercharged Performante, a tuned E63, and a tuned C63. This is about to be a heck of a lot of fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm sure most of you guys know him, but if not, this is Sam Hubinet, professional stunt driver and drift master.
Years ago, the German manufacturers didn't really even recognize drifting as a sport.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't pure enough, It was all about road racing for them.
Oh boy.
We just luck. We're gonna try.
Well, that was awesome. It is my turn behind the wheel of the E63. Let's hit it.
There we go. Try to go a little wider, obviously. We'll watch out for that crazy British guy. Nice. Look over here. Nice and smooth. You got it. Good job, man. We have a circle lined up. done that before.
There we go. Sweet, sweet. That was fun. Well, that was a blast. Now Paul is going out in the C63 with Sam behind the wheel. Let's see what this thing can do. Well, unfortunately, during that epic fun drifting, or on the highway on the way here, I have picked up a screw. Changes a bit of our plans. We're gonna figure out what to do, whether we're gonna drop this off at a tire shop, get it plugged, keep you posted. Spraying the screw down with some soapy water to see if it's leaking. So far, so good. Maybe it's just a really small screw.
I think we're good.
It's a small one, we might be good.
I know.
You guys are good.
Oh, no way.
He's like, crap.
My man. Thank you. Thankfully, it didn't puncture the tire. Can't believe that happened, to be honest. Now we are headed out to Glendora Mountain, where we are gonna take out the Performante as well as the supercharged R8. Look how stunning that mountain range looks up ahead. That is where we are headed. Chasing behind the Performante now in the canyons on Glendora Mountain Road. This road is unbelievably cool. This is the other side of Angeles Forest from where we are at in the Ford GT and my Huracan, and I am in love with these roads. We have pulled the cars over at this incredible pullout. Check this out. The view is absolutely breathtaking. Definitely would not want to drive the car off the cliff because that would be game over. Just look at this thing, guys. Full review on it coming in about a week. R8 V10 Plus. Well, I think this is a perfect place to end the vlog. What a spectacular view and spectacular day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.